フルカウンター
Alright lads, welcome back to the Rank Cross video, and today we're going to go over 10 updates you didn't know you needed in Rank Cross. Now Netmarble themselves have done really good in the last year with updates that I never thought I needed until I saw them in game. The big two are definitely the background right now on screen where you can change your tavern, and also Elizabeth right here. If you go to your check-in, basically you can change the actual login to Derriere, for example. I mean, granted you don't see it in the tavern, but it was still a nice change, right? And obviously the big thing is, you know, there's only 4 people. I'm sure they're going to add more later on, but I do like the fact they did these 2 features. But that does not mean Netmarble still can't improve here, so I have a list of 10 updates that, you know, would be a good improvement to the game, and you may have not thought of these yourself. However, I think some of them are a little bit unrealistic, because you'll see what I mean towards the end. But, you know, we can dream. And some of them that I think, you know, should be in the game already by now, and let's just break it down. So, starting number 10, we have the new coin shop. Also, before I dive into it, I know someone's going to comment this, fix the rates or increase the rates. Lads, we know, everyone knows about it. This is why it's not on the list. This is things you didn't know. Alright, so like I said, the coin shop. Honestly, we just got a change, and I like the fact that you can now buy these, like the raid materials each week. They're kind of nice to get. Also, you can buy these too. It's alright. You would say it's more of a redesign than a rework of the coin shop, but I think the biggest thing and the biggest nerf was the fact that it moved. And you may not know about this. I know some YouTubers have kind of covered it recently, and I kind of talked about it in my update before it came to global. But they've nerfed the tickets where you can no longer buy the humans, the giants, and unknown tickets. And that is huge, because literally all the Ragnarok characters have been added are either unknown, giant, or humans. I mean, if you go to the bottom, you have Merlin, Miguelda, which is like more important than ever now. You have Ragnarok, Diane, Brunhild, Fauna, Sigurd, and you know, he's only going to get bigger as well. So the fact that they've nerfed the tickets where you can no longer buy them is it really is a piss take, I'm not gonna lie, because, well, I skip a lot of banners. Literally, when Ragnarok Diane dropped, I bought about 40 tickets and got her in the summons. Like, I can't stress how important it is to limit these things. So this is why it's number 10, because I know some people can know about it, but yeah, this is a newer change that just came out, but it needs to be fixed, man. At number 9, we have a storage update. So you can still see I'm getting close to filling up, right? And it's kind of how it's always been, right? If you are like an actual hardcore player. But essentially, at the bottom, they kind of fixed it. Before, this was 999, and it was a terrible update, and they fixed it to what he made it 999. But why not make that for all of them? I mean, I don't know what it will cost, but look how much, like, you know, and what's it, pendants I have. I've got all these as well, which I know I can merge them, but they take up way too much space, man. All these materials, I don't want to sell these stuff, and it's quite annoying to have them limited to 99. They should just make it all around just 999 for every single thing in the game, and it'll just save so much resources, man, because literally it probably dropped down to half, because you gotta remember cooking too takes a lot of resources, the one-time uses as well, like all these chests I got. I mean, granted, I know I can sell a lot of them, but you get my point. Like, they should just make everything 999. Alright, so number 8, now that we have SA6, why not give us actual 4 Awaken Tokens? We already have the actual yellow ones in the game, so all you need to do is change the color literally to red, and then boom, you have the 4 Awaken Token for Super Awakening. And then boom, you can take a character from SA1 all the way to SA6 with one button, and also, kind of for free. It will save so much resources, because getting a character SA6 already takes a lot, and I know if it was to be added to the game, they'll be super expensive. They will either sell it to us, or they'll make it a little bit more rare. You know, even once a month will be fine. 1 free character SA each month will be nice to have. Even if you have to craft them with actual other resources, I'll still take it. But it should be in the game by now. Alright, so next at number 7, it's simple one. Netmarble, please remove all the stupid chests from the actual raid bosses. For example, right now you're going to see, hopefully I get one. Well, I hope I don't, but you get my point. But yeah, okay, I didn't get any, right? It was a decent run here, but you get my point. The ones where he dropped, like, it's like an actual SR chest or SSR chest or even UR chest are just an absolute waste. They should make it, like, why is the silver chest gonna drop these materials? They should make it so it drops more of the cores, because that's what we're doing the raid boss for. We're not doing it for, you know, treasure chests or awakening stones. They need to make it so we get more materials from actual raid bosses. It's just, it's been going on way too long now. It's ridiculous. Alright, so at number 6, we have a 1 button to level 90. I mean, literally, this is already featured in the game. Netmarble did it for some sort of event that was basically where you take any character for free. So granted, it was a little bit different because it was for free, but if you have all the resources to get a character to level 50 or whatever level it may be, all the way to level 90, they should make a button for that, man. It's so annoying to get a new character, or even to level up a character from level 50 to level 55 or 65, 70, 75. You know, it's taking a while, and then not to mention, we do get level 100 characters, it's going to be even more longer. So they need to add it, and maybe they might wait till we do get level 100 characters, but you know, they can make it now because it's literally already in the game. Why not just make it permanent? Alright, so this one is going to be a little bit confusing for me to actually show you because I don't think I can get gameplay because it happened so long ago and it's a little bit rare now to even find online. But essentially what I want is more tavern changes. So throughout the story mode, whenever you complete an actual chapter, the actual tavern does change. For example, I believe during the recent one, when China does appear, if you look outside, it is dark time. Also, when there's like fireworks for like New Year's festivals, there's fireworks outside. They should make that actual feature where you can actually change that to whatever like daytime you want. Also, a little big one as well was at the end of season 1, Hawk does essentially not die, but he turns to a really small Hawk. And when you complete that chapter in the story mode, he was there as a small character, as a like in game eating the Hawk scraps. It was kind of cute. So it's a little bit annoying you can't change him back to that size. As you can see, you can't make him small, and that's what I mean. Throughout the whole chapters of going through the whole story mode, the tavern does change with the actual story update. I believe another one they did was, I think for a while, Gopher was logging in instead of Elizabeth. But to be fair, they can fix that by simply adding Gopher to his actual option. Also, what about active cosmetic for the Sins? DIDNT, for example, right here doesn't have any outfits, but I'd like for him to actually make it so we can wear these outfits, for example, because literally it's the same model. I don't know why they just don't let us wear this Christmas outfit or the actual like schoolgirl outfit, for example. It would just make the tavern look a little bit better and more unique, basically. Recently, I've been playing My Hero Ultra Impact, and you have a feature to where you can invite 5 of your heroes into your room, your actual HQ, and you can make them sit there. So why not fill up the empty tables? I mean, literally right now, this table over here does nothing. This one you can clean, and maybe the fact you can sit in it may actually made it a little bit awkward, but at least let those some characters fill up. Like, it'd be nice to get like Margaret and like Chandler sitting down. That'd be such a weird thing to see, but it'd be once again going back to, you know, point 5 of making more actual updates towards tavern to make it a little more nicer, a little bit more unique. Because as it is right now, only like 5 characters can come in. I think like Deldry's one of them, which I don't mind. I'm glad they did that, but it's yeah, not that many characters. You know, they should make it like so we can choose. Alright, so for number 3, this is a JP exclusive that's actually not on global, so you may not know about this, but we can actually change our names to certain colors on JP. Now at the top, you can kind of see I flopped it and I can't change it for 24 hours. But as you can see right here, these are the normal colors, and I believe this is Nagato. It was a lot LMAO. I think that's what Nagato is, and you can see you've got the red text. Now this is only exclusive to JP because for some reason, and they let you put like the actual hex code in the name. You put it in brackets, so you can see it on screen right now, and then put your name. Then you actually can get your custom name in color. Now obviously it does take up a lot of spaces, so you can't put like a massive name. So typically these like really small letters. I don't think I can put Beats because I run out of spaces, but it'd be nice if global let us do that. I make an actual feature in the game. It would be pretty sick to do. Alright, so number 2, this is something I really want, and I hope they add it to Origins, but I doubt it, and that is more customization. I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad that this game does have customization to where you can pick and choose what you want, but what I'd like them to do is to be able to change the color of certain items. So, for example, right now, this outfit right here. This outfit is really sick. I do like it, but red's not my favorite color. If you lot know, green's my favorite color. So, if we had an option to where you can change it, sort of like how they do in Valorant, maybe it's not like a GUI scale where you can change the color to the exact color you want. Maybe they have some options, and you know what? And if they want to, I mean, I'd rather not, but they can make it so you have to like spend diamonds to unlock it, right? Like how Valorant does. Going back to the end, it'd be pretty sick once again if I change this color to green too. Just the overall more customization to where when you're actually in PvP, it's a little bit more unique and you're not wearing the same outfit. Because to be fair, most people nowadays cannot rock the same outfits, but if you can just change the color of it to make it an actual option, it'd be so much better. And this is one of my most wanted updates. Alright, so number 1, you could argue this might be number 2 for you, but there's something that I've wanted for a while now, and that is a new PvP map. I mean, as it is right now, it makes so much sense to be in the Fire Festival because that's kind of how the story goes, basically. But in 3v3, this is essentially the Fire Festival, but a better map. I would love for it to actually rotate between other maps, and Netmarble can get quite creative and make it like, you know, an actual like Fire Festival version of the Eskimo vs Merlin fight. Maybe get a perfect cube going. There's so much maps that Netmarble's done in story mode. It'd be pretty sick to fight them in an actual PvP setting. Plus, it'll make my thumbnails look better. But also, pretty sick as well that you have some connection towards the characters. So, for example, if it's Eskimo, it's going to be like High Noon, for example. I mean, I'm going to bring it up in my Demon Slayer collab that I might release sometime next month. Little spoiler alert, boys, but if a demon's in Grand Cross, it makes so much sense because of how the story is in Demon Slayer to where it can't be daytime if it is a demon in the team. So if you have a Kaza or Gutara or like, you know, a certain demon from Demon Slayer like Nezuko, then when you do play with them in PvP, they should make it so, you know, so it's always nighttime. It will make so much sense and be pretty sick to actually play with them. And also there is Escanor, you know, Escanor can still have his daytime powers when it is nighttime because, you know, Merlin is his son, you know, the little gimmick they did back in season 2. But yeah, boys, that is it for the video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. Let me know which one you'd want the most. I think some of them are a little bit unrealistic. Like, I think, you know, truthfully speaking, the actual like changing the color of outfits ain't gonna happen. The map probably ain't gonna happen. I mean, they've not even changed the PvP rewards since the launch of the game, never mind actually changing the map. But stuff like the actual tavern changes, which they're doing, you know, regularly but not too often, also the level 90 button, and also the coin shop, and also making everything 999 with the Super Awaken token, those are things I can see coming to the game in the near future. So boys, thank you for watching, and yeah, peace.